Hi everyone, my name is Richard Price with a company called High Tech Battery, and today I'm going to show you how to reuse your existing wiring harness with your Razor scooter battery pack. In order to do this, you're going to need two things. The first of which is going to be a pair of wire strippers, and the second is going to be the wire connector pieces which we actually provide to you in the box. Just for your reference here, the batteries that we're going to be replacing it with are going to be high rate discharge 12 volt 9 amp hour batteries, which is offered as an upgrade feature for a lot of our Razor scooters. So when we begin here, we're going to line our batteries up. I like to line them up here just so we make sure that we can keep track of which wire goes where. It'll just make it a little hassle-free experience. So in order to begin here, we're going to go ahead and cut the first wire. You're going to want to cut the wire as close to the terminal as possible so you don't shorten up the wire. Okay, now once the first wire has been cut, you're going to go ahead and strip off a little bit of the plastic here to expose the copper wire beneath, just like that. And then you're going to attach the spade terminal connectors that we had sent you. Total of 4 of them, one for each wire. Now how this is going to work is, as you can see, there's a place you're going to set the wire in there, and there's two crimp ends. The very first crimp end that looks a little bit longer is going to be actually crimped onto the copper wire itself. The longer piece will be crimped onto the actual rubber piece itself. It'll hold the wire in place from any vibration or anything like that. So you just go ahead and push it in there. And to crimp it down, you can still use your wire strippers here. Just a quick crimp. Push each side down there. Okay, once you've crimped on the first one, you can go ahead and then connect it to the far side of the battery here. You're going to want to mirror how the wires were hooked up to the other battery. So we're going to go to the far battery here, right on the negative, and we're going to go ahead and slide that on. Now don't be worried if it's a little bit of a tight fit. It's supposed to be a tight fit on here. We don't want any vibration or anything when the child's riding the scooter. That'll just give us a weak connection, and it might lose power periodically, so you want it to be tight. Alright, so that's the first one down. We've got 3 more here to go. We're going to come back here to this positive. We're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing. Cut the wire as close as possible to the terminal. Just like that. We're going to go ahead and strip off the end of the plastic here to expose some of the copper wire. Like that. We're going to go ahead and connect our second terminal connector here. Like so. Okay. Always give a little bit of a tug test just to make sure everything's not going to be moving around on you or the wire is going to slip out. And then for this, since this is connected, we're actually just going to hold this in place till we remove this one, and then we'll move it over to the connections over here. You can't mistake them, red to positive and black to negative. So we'll just go ahead here and just do the other negative. Like that here. That. Then we can go ahead and move them over here and connect them to the wires. And now our last one. Alright, now we can connect the last connection here. You can dispose of the old set and you have your brand new set ready to go. So these batteries come from us charged, ready to go. So after all the connections have been made, you might still see the plastic pieces on here. Some scooters come with them, some do not. If you'd like, you could just move them back into place there. They're not going to fit perfect, but they're still usable. Other than that, you can plug this right into the scooter and go. Typical recharge time on a pack similar to this is going to be anywhere between 8 to 10 hours using the OEM Razor charger. Those chargers are not guaranteed automatic shutoff, so for future reference, please don't leave it on longer than 12 to 24 hours. Once you pass the 24-hour mark, irreversible damage can occur to the actual internal plates of the battery and shorten the lifespan. So thank you for watching. Again, this is Richard with High Tech Battery Solutions, and I'll see you next time.